Hello there. Are you a number or are you a person? Well, don't you just hate it when you arrive at a restaurant breakfast room or in a restaurant and they say, what's your room number? What's my room number? Can't you just ask me my name? Or you get your insurance policy. What's your insurance? They're not even asking you for your name. They just ask your number. Please, people have names. They want to feel that you can call them by their name. This is, pure simple. It doesn't cost anything to call somebody by their name. And so today, for my series, The Secret Diary Continues, ... I have a very good friend of mine who's a keynote speaker as well. Hello, Susan. How are you?
Oh, it's lovely to see you and to catch up. We're all buddies.
Oh, I know. We've been in, although we've never met live, face to face. We've had a bit of a year together and connected and did things and had that really built some relationship there with what we do because we share a passion about speaking, haven't we? And so when I talked about doing this series, you came up to me and I said, I've got a little story for you. What do you do, Susan? Just tell us a little bit about what's your expertise. What do you talk about when you're on stage?
It's really about empowering the audience to make an impact when they speak in business conversations.
Okay.
So meetings actually to the customers.
Hey.
It could be that. It could be public speaking, all of those sorts of things.
Excellent. So there's a little bit of communication, there's a little bit of customer service behind, and everything is about, caring and, bringing something, caring for our customers, caring for our audiences when we're speaking and really kind of doing everything we can. So tell us your story. Is it a good story or is it not a great story?
It's not a great story. It's a shame. I feel that we need to be kind to people because this last year for small businesses in particular has been very, very challenging.
Mm.
However, I don't feel that that the customer care was there.
Mm.
It's regarding hairdressing. Now, ladies, you will know as well as I do that we spend quite a bit of money on our hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I was a customer of our local hairdressers down the road for about 6 years. So that's not an insignificant sum of money that I will have paid to them over that time.
Yeah.
But as with customers, we often don't want to move on if we're just, so we'll stay on because we're a little bit lazy. But they took on an automated system back in January of last year. So I booked my next appointment. I wasn't warned about this. I had a text message saying to them, to confirm the appointment, you need to pay. And it was about £150, which was certainly more than I would normally pay for my cut. Yeah. There was no T's and C's on the text. I wasn't warned about this, so to be honest, I ignored it. I thought, not being told this is. Sorry, it didn't say my name or anything. Yeah, just very, very, very dodgy. So anyway, when it came to lockdown, it was just before my appointment. And on the day of the lockdown, I received a text message saying, sorry, but we have to close. We'll be in touch with you. We'll give you a call to arrange another appointment. I heard nothing at all. The next thing,
no personalization, no nothing, no.
Yeah, because we've got an automated system, we can do that. That's nice and easy. No name on the text message. Then 3 months later, out of the blue, I had, we're going to be opening up in a few weeks. You need to contact us to book an appointment.
Well, they obviously really want your business, don't they? If you need to
They really love me, don't they? They really value me as a customer. Now, I absolutely understand that, for these businesses, it must have been a nightmare closing very, very quickly.
Of course.
However, particularly as the owner, um, I would have been picking up the phone
Yes.
periodically, or even if you sent a text saying, actually, we've got a newsletter that we've created. Would you like to receive it? That sort of thing. Nothing. And in fact, that was the last straw. So I decided to go somewhere else, and they are lovely.
Susan, just tell me, once you received that text, actually, what did you do? Did you look at your phone? How did you feel when you looked at it?
I actually felt quite angry because I felt that I wasn't valued as a customer, that I was just a number. I was just a name on a database to just throw out some information. Now, yeah, I get this from, I get text messages from my GP, but that's slightly different because that is an information thing saying, would you like to come for a flu vaccine? We've got them, you need to queue up on Wednesday type thing. But
Right.
that's to a load of people. But this business relationship is slightly different.
Mm.
And I'm a customer
And
and
it,
just felt very,
sorry, go ahead.
just felt very undervalued, particularly since they hadn't even put my name in the text.
Mm. And I mean, technology is quite amazing. The things that we could be doing now with technology. So, if anything, they could have turned that into a real effective tool to keep in touch with their customers. Instead, it just turned it around and it made you feel like just a number or somebody that you just
Yeah.
flunking a text to, and you had to ring them to give them
Yeah,
your money.
that was the ultimate. It was then when I read that I thought that you really do not get it.
Mm, mm. And
And subsequently, I have never received a phone call from them, but I have received, I have received further text messages, bland ones saying, come, got a special offer on here. So there's no joined up writing, joining
mm,
up the dots on that.
mm,
And
mm,
you're absolutely right. Technology can be superb. That could have
mm.
been an opportunity right back in March for
Yeah.
them to say, look, we're going to produce some videos on how to look after your hair. Or
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of people that have had hairdressers that have put together packs for conditioning or
Yeah. Yeah.
highlighting your hair
Yeah.
and delivered to the door, that sort of thing. All of those things, but nothing.
Yeah. And the worst, I mean, the consequences of this is that you went somewhere else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
something that they thought was going to keep their customer loyal actually made you feel so unvalued that you actually went somewhere else. So they've lost £150 times every 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Oh,
crazy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. And, for our demographic, we tend to be more loyal than slightly younger people with respect. But you should never assume that a customer will come back to you, particularly if you're, being very lackadaisical about the way that you care for your customers.
And it is very personal. I mean, it is a very personal thing having your hair done. Once you find a right
Yeah.
hairdresser is giving you the right cut, you're not going to want to move. It's very unlikely you move. Like you stayed 6 years with them. And so you need to have something that really hasn't made you feel right to actually go and change to that customer.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
For a little while, they've been a little bit lackadaisical. It usually was when the boss wasn't in. But you know, little question marks, and this was the final thing. Yeah,
Mm.
actually, you don't value me.
No, no. So yes, I
Move
mean,
on.
I'm sorry to hear that, Susan, but I'm sure that your new hairdressers are very happy to have you, and they're thinking, they're very pleased that that automated text messages hasn't worked for the other hairdressers. And, you know, it's something that we need to think about. I mean, number one, you know, you've said kindness, care, relationship. We are people. Just, you know, remember, build us relationship. This is what loyalty is all about. And number two, personalize. The technology nowadays is amazing. So if you're using technology, use it to the best advantage to make people feel valued. That's what it's
Yeah.
all about, and number three, of course, you know, if you want your customers customs, get in touch with them. Don't ask them to get in touch with you. I think
I
that was
know.
quite funny that they're asking you, oh, give us a call. Well, no, you want to make them feel that, you want their business. So give them a call, pick up that phone and just make sure that you're doing that. And so those are our three little benefits. If you want to watch more videos, just click here and watch more videos. There's loads more stories and lots more learnings from the stories, which is what it's all about. Susan, thank you so much. If anybody wants to get in touch with you, how do they connect with you if they want a bit of a inspiration in communications?
Well, I've got my own podcast, which is called Superstar Communicator. My website is superstarcommunicator.com, and I hang out on LinkedIn. There's only one Susan Heaton-Wright. I'd be delighted to link with you.
Excellent. Well, I'll put underneath I'll put the website so people can just click on it. It's been amazing. Thank you for sharing your story, and see you very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.